Hello, everybody. Let's kind of just jump right in because we kind of got to interrupt on the Monday, Tuesday, the first day. That's what I forgot. I was sitting here like there was something I was gonna do. My ADD took over, and I was just like, "There's something I was gonna do. I can't remember what it was." I couldn't remember. That's actually a pretty good Velma cosplay there. Probably as close as you're gonna get without getting, since you can't make, your character chubby. Okay, we already talked to these people, so we're just gonna see how our. I'm not. Let's see how well he did. Actually, I definitely should open up voice mod real quick. We're gonna do it this time since we got plenty of time. Hello, voice mod? Wow. Oh, there it is. God, definitely one of those can't see for the forest for the tree moments. Oh, Jesus. Not going to click there because that's just going to prog it, and I don't want to prog it yet. There we go. Here we are. Let me take a quick listen without you guys. Alright. Now that I've previewed it. Hey, thanks, I guess. Let's do this.
Do you see my brother? I can't see anything from here.
Aha! I sense a damsel in distress. Fear not, young maiden, for we are here to the rescue. Who's that? Oh, I thought it was her brother for a second, but I am wrong. Apologies. Let the games begin. I, Beaudefoin. How do you pronounce that? I know it's French. All the elves are freaking French. You know what? Let's put it in. I'm very curious. I know Beau is probably the correct, but Beaudefoin? Beaudefoin? What? Oh, that was, hold on. There we go. Beau de foin. I was right with the foie. Okay. Beau de foin. Let the games begin. I, Beau de foin, will humbly serve as the herald of the proceedings. And I, Haramaga, have unjustly nominated to assist him. Together we, not even the slightest happening shall escape our ardent observation. Oh, he hasn't even friggin' started. Okay. We're all gonna die. Now then, let us look upon our contestant and the up-and-coming adventurer, Rafultia. Which again, as I mentioned the other day when we first got here, because you dropped the first letter, because that's usually the family name in technicality for Mikote in general. Well, I take it back. Not for Mikote, but specifically Seeker of the Sun, which he is. So that means his actual name is Fool. He's a fool. Good catch. With such daunting trial before him, who knows what could be running through his mind right now? What do those stern blue eyes of yours see, Harmaga? Harmaga. The lad looks eager to get up and at it, and in terms of physique, he looks to be in fine shape. That said, I can't help but notice some nervous energy in him as well. Thank you, Harmaga. I wished him the best of luck. The contestant just took off at a run, and is presently making his way to the first jet of water. And he soars through the sky expertly. Wow, just look at that landing. Oh, he actually made it this time. Good on him. Improvement. A splendid feat indeed. He managed it all without losing his footing. This is proof of his experience as an adventurer. He's well accustomed to moving under pressure, or above it, as it were. Why is that considered to be whatever? And now, he is faced with a decision that will change the course of his fate. Does he take the tried and true path, or try his luck at the new circuit? Which route do you think our sprightly we're Old English here. Which route do you think our sprightly contender will take, Harmaga? The new circuit requires a contestant to be calm and collected in the face of a booming barrage of bombs. Unfortunately, I sense much fear in this one. Star Wars? I thought I wasn't playing Star Wars today. Okay. Anyway, if I were in his shoes, I'd pick the old circuit without a second thought. But are you in his shoes? You are not, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought. He would... And honestly, good on him. He's taking the easy path. I did it for Kid. I just kind of gunned through it real quick. And as a result, you know, it wasn't that difficult. I think I only got knocked off once because of a little bit of bad timing. So it wasn't terrible anyway. He's on the move. It seems he's made his decision. The new circuit. The timing of his movements leave much to be desired, however. Even the slightest moment's hesitation could lead... And that's exactly what kind of screwed me over, by the way. And even the slightest moment's hesitation could lead to a messy result, and I fear he had teetered for too long. Close your eyes, folks. This could get ugly. He managed to dodge the first explosion, and the second, and the third, and the... Gods be good! The shockwave of the fourth explosion has sent him flying like a shooting star! Team Rocket? Okay. What's with that face, Kisara? Come on, why are you being so angry? Like, I understand don't show him concern, he's an idiot, but why are you being angry about it? Ladies and gentlemen, even as seawater salts his wounds, I regret to inform you that our contestant has been disqualified! See, that reaction is better, where it's just like, yeah, it's about as much as I expected. No. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Okay. No, this is bad! This is really, really bad!
He'll be fine. Well, there goes our audience. This seems the finest place as any to end the commentary. Please go. Rufel needs your help. Right. Hope you haven't forgotten my request. Counting on you. Yeah. I only just saved the world earlier this year, but you know, whatever. Let's see what they all have to say. Not like this, Rufel. Not like this. I had my suspicions, but I hope they wouldn't prove to be true.
Fool, are you hurt?
I owe you one, Kisara. What? You did? What? I didn't save you. Unless you misunderstand. That wasn't a serious attempt. I really wanted to complete the course. I could have done so with my hands tied behind my back. But it'd hardly be entertaining if I just finished in an instant, so there's no drama. Now, when I go back to complete it with ease, the crowd will go wild. Genius, eh? Wait a minute, Rufel. Is that what you really care about? If so, you're not the person I thought you were. The person I respected. I mean, I'm not just your average adventurer, you know? I need to amaze everyone. Good. Call him out on his shenaniganery, please. No, Rufel, you're wrong. I guess you never understood what we admired about you. I'm sorry, but this is farewell. Okay, hold on. Chill. It's just... At worst, it's a minor mistake. What are you taking off already for, guys? Oh, wow. Why am I defending this guy? What did I do wrong? What do you want from me? I told him. Told him not to get so overconfident, and look what happened. Really? He was kind of like this the last time we had him here. Why? What did I do wrong?
He's too upset to listen. Maybe you could try and comfort him? You're his hero, so if that doesn't work, I don't know what will.
Alrighty then. Thank you for showing me such kindness, Kisara. Still trying to wrap my head around why those two left. Is it because I failed the course? Because I look pathetic? Okay, now I understand why those two left. Because that's not it! You're such a moron.
No, silly, that's not it at all.
You wanna know what? When you're getting called out by the... looks like 9-year-old, something's wrong, dude. Really? It's not because I look pathetic? Say, Kisara, do you have any idea why? It's because you failed. Miserably. No, it's not. That's not why they left. Had that been the case, he would have got... it wasn't the... They mentioned it was the fact that he was going again. Or at the very least, if it's not that he was going in, it was that, you know, he faked it at first. You weren't taking it seriously. You tried to hide for your mistakes. It's one of these two on the bottom for sure. Technically, it could be this one if you follow up with, oh yeah, he's totally full of himself. There's no doubt in my mind. He's far too... You thought he learned his lesson last time we saw him in the event, but no, he learned not a damn thing and got an even bigger head because he had some followers. For sure. Alright. You weren't taking it seriously, or you tried to hide from your mistakes? You could technically follow this up with something more detailed, but that's not what I want to do. No, it's because he tried to hide from it, because I'm sure he did it seriously. It's just that when he failed, he tried to play it off like it wasn't his fault at all. Like, no, I was just... I have to build up the drama. But it was only once he failed that he came up with that. Before he tried. So... It's not that he wasn't taking it seriously. This could have a better follow-up, but I don't know, and so I'm not going to choose it. So you tried to hide from your mistakes.
Hide from a mistake? I don't quite understand, but it sounds wise. You didn't look like you were taking it seriously, fool.
I wasn't taking it seriously? So what? Even if I had, I would have failed all the same. I thought if I did it on purpose... Oh! So you did fail on purpose. Alright. Give me that L. Put it in the bank over there. I have a bunch of them. I thought if I did it on purpose, then maybe...
Who would admire someone who gives up before they've even started? The brother I look up to always does his best, no matter how he looks or what others think of him. If you can't understand that, maybe I'll try the course myself and show you what I mean.
Maja, don't you dare. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway. My, that's some remarkable gumption you've got there, little miss. Alas, I'm afraid children may not, under absolutely any circumstances, participate in the competition. I thought it was you. I hope you don't mind, but I overheard your conversation. My opinion? Your pathetic excuse for an adventure, Rufel. Just awful. You're right. You taught me so much, and yet I put on a miserable performance. Everyone must think I'm so very pitiful. Just listen to yourself, lad. You want to know what your problem is? Vanity. Bitch, I told you that on freaking Tuesday! That's exactly what I said! Pride goeth before the fall. Anyway. You've lost sight of what's truly important. Think back. Try to recall what Hermaga and I taught you. What it was that you admired about Kisara in the first place. You're right, his fashion sense doesn't add up to mine either, so yeah, he's complete garbage. No, I'm kidding. Alright. I think I understand. I was so focused on trying to impress my apprentices that I didn't fully commit myself to overcoming the challenge. And I stopped being an adventurer in so doing. I became a coward instead. I betrayed their trust, and now they've seen me for what I truly am. There's no way I can make it up to them.
What if you tried the course again, but took it seriously this time? I bet those two would watch.
Again? But I never actually succeeded. If I were to fail once more, I'd lose their respect forever. Decisions. I was hoping that I can almost like turn on the ability to swap between the two. I was playing Star Wars the other day, so I kind of am uncomfortable with this answer. What matters is that you try. Do or do not. There's no try. But the point is that you went and made... I was going to say made an attempt, but that's the same thing as trying. You're going to go out there and do it, and whether you fail or you succeed doesn't matter. But you're going to go do it. You're not going to just try it. Now he's going to fail, though. All this rain, he can't see the course. He's going to die. Sarah, thank you. I nearly made the same mistake all over again. This time, I promise you, I will do my best. I changed his voice again, but I don't care. I'm sorry to ask more of you when you've already done so much, but can I ask you to serve as my inspiration once more? If possible, I would like you to go through the same course, the course ahead of me. Seeing you test your mettle will rekindle my aspirations of becoming a great adventurer. Please, help me reclaim that dream. Let me follow in your footsteps. Oh, don't say footsteps now. Oh, I'm gonna have feelings again. You're doing this. You doing this? It means the world to me, Kisara. I'll follow after you with everything I have. Good. We're gonna do the actual hopping this time, by the way, because with Kid, I went through the bombs. So if you're gonna follow me, which he's not, at least not in actuality, he'll follow me later. Cheering for me. I appreciate. Alright. So away we go. Bounce! If I fail, I fail. It's fine. We do. You're absolutely right. That does look a little too shallow. Oh, there's a Moogle flying around. The hell? What's the Moogle doing? Oh, are they the ones that are casting magics to make it so that... Okay. That's impressive. Someone's like right underneath just enough to do that. Oh no, there they go. Perfect. No falls. I love it. Oh dear. Somebody put in chat, what if Gaius was voiced by Gact? Oh god. As if it didn't bring enough daddy energy already. Bodifon kept me abreast of the situation. After seeing the way you carried yourself through so far, Rufal's gotta be fired up. You're already at the halfway point? Okay, good. Alrighty. Let's make this attempt. This one is the one that I'm kind of afraid. Oh, nope. Definitely wasn't gonna make it with that. Ooh. Ah, there I go. At least I didn't fall too far. Okay, I was about to say, don't you dare keep me from this. Oh man, for a second I thought I overshot. Okay, not that bad, not that bad. Ooh, that definitely might have overshot. Okay, I need to actually jump here first. Huzzah! No falls! So I'm one better than where Kid was, where she at least got knocked off once. Congratulations on making it to the end! I should mention that I've heard about the situation with Rufal. He pursued you the entire time, never giving up despite the fear in his eyes. Even now. Hey, look behind you! Ooh. Is he actually gonna make it this time? Oh, he went through the bomb route again, even though I went through the jumping route. Come on, adventure! If both of them are like encouragement, let's do this. I wouldn't go now. I think they're probably about to explode at this point, but let's see where he gets to. You know, I would kill to actually see what's going on here, but you know. He made it. Hey, first time he didn't make it at all and just was impressed with my skills, and this year he made it. Improvement! I did it, Kisara. I really did it. Thank you for leading the way. You didn't take my route, but okay. We'll just say that I led by inspiration. That's about it. Now that I've made it to the end, I suddenly feel lightheaded. Forgive me. I'll return after I had a moment to catch my breath. Would you mind relaying the good news to Maja? What do they have to say? Just cheering me on. Huzzah. Yeah, so there's the second challenge. Shall we take on the second challenge? We'll try at least once. Well, that was that. We'll be back later. All right.
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Vodafone and Harmega were commentating, but I want to hear about it from you. He did it! He really did it! I always believed Fool could, but he never believed it himself. I'm so happy! Fool! Kisara told me everything! I'm so proud of you!
Oh, I didn't do much. I just followed her, really. Still, it felt good to try and finally succeed at something. And like clockwork, here they are. Please excuse us for interrupting. Raful. Oh, sorry. Please excuse us for interrupting, Raful. You have a moment. We judged you too quickly and too harshly. It was only when we saw you making your way through the course that it dawned on us how wrong we'd been. Too harshly, yes. Too quickly, nah. You were fine. You had him in the right, dead to rights. But too harshly, I agree. Yes, you did. That's why. You don't have to finish that sentence. I'm the one in the wrong here, after all. I'm so very sorry, both of you. I let my desire for recognition cloud my judgment, and lost sight of myself in the process. It's little wonder you both reacted the way you did. That's why I'm starting over. This time, I will not waver from the path. Nay, I shall follow wherever it leads, as a true adventurer should. And with that said, do you think you could forgive me? I'll be honest. You were a dismal sight up there at first, looking as if you might collapse at any moment, but you didn't. You pushed through like a true champion, and now we're keen to see how far you'll go, just like when we first met you. Aye, that's why we want you to forgive us for losing faith instead of believing you like we should have. Given the circumstances, I understand if you say no, but would you consent to being our mentor once again? Like you even need to ask. I couldn't be happier to have both of you at my side.
Thank you for bringing Fool back to his senses, Chisara. If you hadn't, these three never would have made up. And then I would still be really sad. So, thank you so much. I think we'll be okay now. So maybe you could do that report thing Fool always talks about? I don't really get it, but it seems important. And you don't have to worry about Fool. I'll be watching him carefully.
Considering she doesn't get it, I might have overestimated her age. If she might be like 5 or something. Jesus. Fine though. Oh, let me see what else they have to say, considering they'll probably disappear after this. Don't thank me on behalf of your brother. Let him do his own work. Grand Mentor, don't. I mean, like, granted, it sounds like Grand Master more than anything else, but still, don't, please. And what do you have to say, Boudfoy? I'm sure Margaret already knows. But I do want my new swimsuit. At least the bottoms. I love the fact that these three are here. When Chloe grows up, Chloe's gonna challenge the course too. Me too, me too. And then Zoe. I think I'll just watch from afar. That's cute. I could roughly see what happened from here, but I'd appreciate if you filled in the blanks. So the lad finally came to his senses in the end, eh? And he made up with those greenhorns while he was at it too. You did well, Kisara. I was right to count on you. With that, he's truly made his first step into as a proper adventurer. And better yet, I don't have to feel anxious about leaving the three of them to their own devices anymore. Speaking of adventures, I owe you a reward, don't I? Adventurers, sorry. Please take this. You've more than earned it. And do try to enjoy the Moonfire Fair while it's around. I don't know, it's raining right now. It's not very comfy. Ever dependable Grand Mentor, please don't make this a thing. I don't want to be Grand Mentor. Yeah, I think I'll buy one of these. I don't think I have any Bombard Blooms in my retainers whenever I go back to them. I don't care about the Sparklers or the Tracers, though. And I know I have a shit ton of Pinwheels. Alright. So we've basically finished up this, and we could probably get started on Hildebrand. Hildebrand! But I really want to try that jumping puzzle over there again. Oh, they're not teleporting me up now. I have to actually make my way up. Now you guys get to see me do this one. Like I said, this is the easy one. That's why I wanted to do the jumping puzzle instead. I wish there was a... I guess that is the faster way up here, right? In theory. I've already done that slide before. Is there anything else down there that would be fun? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's make another attempt at the bigger jumping puzzle here. Okay. Thank you for that hint that I have to go from here. Except that I suck at this. There's a reason why. I actually got knocked off, I think, right here is what I did. When I was on Kid. Yahoo! Okay, let's try this again. I guess I shouldn't be afraid of overshooting this. Either that or I have to actually line that up a little bit better. That's weird. I want to make that jump. I really do. I want to make it to the top of the tower. I've not done any of the jumping puzzles because I suck at this. Woo! I think that's kind of what happened the first time. Good, I made it. And I overshot the next one. I made the first one, though! Improvements! You know what? I'll come back here after Hildebrand, because Hildebrand is going to be a long thing, I bet. I had left it off over in Ugane, so that's where we'll head. That's where we're heading. conspicuously inconspicuous man. Actually, before we do that, since we're already here, right? Let's put the new outfit on, shall we? Ethernet. Okay, Rowan. To the inn! Let's do this. There's a bottom I kind of want to use. There we are. I don't know why I did that. So what's the color I have here? Dragoon blue dye, which I'm not sure if I have. But we'll fix that if that's the case. Wait, where's the new one? Oh, that's why I was looking for a Tanga and it shows off the other one. Yeah, this looks a little bit better. How's it? I know that I can't dye because I don't have the dye, but how's it look when it's? Oh, that actually does still look good. I'll have to get some Dragoon blue dye then. What about the top? Where's the top? There it is. Actually looks kind of cool. I like the other one a little bit better. Let's see. Let's make it fair. Ooh, far too blue. Far too blue. We have to fix that. What about these new hands? They look alright. I could keep those. Let's reset real quick. That way I don't lose the one thing I already have. How's the headband look? My hair kind of hides it, but how are the sandals? How are you? Wow, these are super uncomfy looking. The first ones look kind of uncomfy, but these? Okay, this looks good. I'm gonna put this in place instead. And we'll change out the Tanga for these bottoms. Oh, but I want the sunglasses back. Thank you. Oh, I'm an idiot. They probably can go into... We'll test it with the headband since I'm not going to use it anyway. Yep. Okay, they go into the armoire. Oh, I wasted a bunch of glamour prisms for nothing. Why didn't you guys stop me? Let's see. Store item. Okay, good. So now we'll edit the glamour plates, open the armoire. Oh, because we're looking at main hand. I was like, what? Why is it so empty? Oh no, I want that, but I want the bottoms. There we are. These ones, I want to get the Moonfire sandals. Oof. I love that crown. It's one of my favorites. What else can I put on? Why is this flat cap a lot poofier than I remember? This always looks good, this Amatsu Hachigane. Damn. Let me just see something. Yeah, even leaving these light blue looks really nice. Oh, I almost forgot about the hands. Yeah, these look better. Alright, so let's remove the dye. I know I don't have it in my inventory. But here's the... Oh. Still visiting. Damn it. Means I have to go buy some. I can't even send my retainers out to go get it or attempt to get it. Let's head over to the market board. Can't zoom. I didn't know that. Let's see. Why did I saw materia melder and all of a sudden my brain went, you want to meld materia? I really don't, but you know, thanks anyway, brain. Alright. We'll deal with that. And after that, we'll start the Hildebrand quest. Let's dye things. Good. Any other cool earrings? Doesn't seem like it. I'll do the Aetherite one. That looks pretty cool. Although, yeah, the Wayfarer's ear cuff. I wish I could dye the red bill scarf though. Well, let's do the Wayfarer's necklace. That ought to be a pretty good use of that. And a good yokai watch. Maybe there is one, but I don't have it. I don't really tend to like jewelry overall. Also, the wrist I think would probably be useless with the hands that I have. I have to switch the hands back. Good. Save. And because it's not actively applied to this plate, let's force the application. Looking good. If we end up running by the market board, I'm gonna go check for rings and hands for fun, and wrists for funsies. But for now, we're gonna go head to Hildebrand. Let's go do the thing. I've mentioned multiple times that I was gonna start earlier or some shit like that so I can go do Hildebrand and never doing it, but now's the time. Hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but... I've got a job for you if you're interested. So there's this Mikote girl. This incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl. Why does that have to follow up Mikote girl? I mean, like, it probably doesn't matter that she's Mikote, but it's more common to see that off of Mikote setup than anything else almost. In this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea, like you and me. So beautiful, this girl. So beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Everything you described means that she's absolutely fine, even though I know who she's talking about. So even worse, because if I know who he's talking about, everybody else is in danger because she's here. Though I will say that, you know, if this was actual Japan, there's a bunch of other things that are kind of swept under the rug. That yeah, no, she would actually be in danger. Not knowing who she is. Knowing who she is, I think it goes back to everybody else is in danger. Anyway. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Wow, he's taken to the culture pretty well. Just being a creeper instead of actually, you know, talking to the girl. I don't see her down there, so she must be a little higher up. There she is. Hey, Nashu, I saw your sister during Little Ladies' Day. How have you talked to her anytime recently? Actually, did we see her during Little Ladies' Day? I did that one so fast. Oh yeah, no, they were the judges for the fashion contest. That's right. I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek. Yes. I should be glad to take you to him if you like. You're ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Something was wrong about that sentence. Anyway. Catfish, to be precise. Though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Kyoto. A Namazu. And the service I provide are not free, I'm sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear. I spent my last gil on the fare to Kugane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? I love that camera pan! That was brilliant! Oh, I forgot. That's her. She's actually super. I was putting her kind of being a little, not polite, but I forgot that she's actually almost Cockney. Cool, if it isn't Kisara. Hold on, lighter voice. I know that I should probably go do the voice changer, but after Hate Plus, jumping up and down for different female voices is hard for me to find my different range, so let's just try and do it somewhere in my range. Cool, if it isn't Kisara. Don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. I mean, I was told about a beautiful cat girl, but here you are. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you better not let him get away this time. And immediately I began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the Far East, right? So, and I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him. But wouldn't you know it, Gyoza, the talking Numa here, says he knows where it is. Careful, careful. This one knows our game. Gaming her wrath is going to take all of our skills. You're just lucky I didn't bring Lise again. Even though he remembers me. Yeah, look, already a dirty look. I love that, please. More of this. This is why I was excited to do this. Even though some people are like, oh, why do I have to do the Hildebrand quest just to get the freaking relic? I'm excited because I loved the quests. There's a lot of things I love to be able to do. I want to watch these movies, this anime series, so on and so forth. But it just takes a lot of effort to get into it. But once I'm pushed into it, I enjoy it. And it's really hard for me to get out of it. So, I say, there's no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a very pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. He probably didn't know. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me? Oh, Nashu, you're no better than to tuss a talking cat. Again, I feel like there's something wrong with that sentence. Wow, that was a weird load error. Temporarily. Not as bad as some of the glitches we saw in Jedi Knight Fallen Order, or Jedi Fallen Order, but still. I asked lots and lots of other people, and if they'd seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, wherever could you be? Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building, like as not? Keep an eye out for legs. Following his keen inspector sense and searching for it? Nah, yeah, first one. Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. Ah, that's it! If the inspector's always on the hunt, if the inspector's always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can, and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. As I mentioned when we were talking to the Lalafell, if it's the woman we're talking about, everybody else is in danger, not her. Because even if by accident she will... Yeah, Oh, looks like we dropped down too low. I'm gonna go this way, I think. Yeah, there. You send? Unsolved crimes. It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakusa district was the most recent, as I recall. But you may be assured that the Sekisei-gumi will track down the thief in due time. Oh wait, that is a lock. That's not the way we want to go. the new Hildebrand actually come out? Or is that next patch? It was just that the Hildebrand stuff is required for... Oh. Hello again. Like as not, you're just as dangerous for her as she is for you, but in totally different directions. Hmm? All right, you've got me, Miss Samurai. Do I look like a samurai to you? I mean, I have a sword, but it's not the right kind of sword. But before you do anything rash, like arrest or torture or chop me into tiny bits with that sword of yours, know that I've never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Phew. I mean, phew. For a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those Sekiseigumi don't mess about. All cut first and ask questions later, you know? No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. I don't think I'd call this romance, but that's okay. Ah, so it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents of the likes that would send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny? No, we've already dealt with that stuff. We're good. It was 5 years ago. Or maybe it was just last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Uldah's bustling streets. I'm pretty sure it would take more than a week to make it from Uldah to here, but we'll let that slide for now. He did say 5 years. Anyway, when the sea parts and my eyes meet with those of a maiden for the most fair, and she stole my heart. Oh, that kind of crime. All right. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... Please don't make that face after never again. Ever since that day, I've watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. I'm fairly certain you've done none of those things. Some might think me mad, or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they're fools! Fools, I say! True love is not the product of a clumsy banter, but a careful study. Years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself! Perhaps, when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her, but until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. SCP, you are not, my dude. You are not the Foundation at all, so that's kind of gross. I bet this town's crawling with all kinds of shifty folks up to no good. Come on, you lot, show yourselves! See? She's almost cockney. If she's not, then I'd be surprised. Dastardly doings and purported instances of criminal behavior. This is Kugane, my dear. We have no shortage of that here. But, since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokaisen these days is that of the wealthiest among us, and how they are being preyed upon some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Nashu? Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? Creepy little bastard followed you to Kugane, says he's been stalking you for 5 years. To be fair, He said he didn't remember. But it's anywhere between 1 week, which is highly unlikely, and 5 years. And that's really freaking creepy. But honestly, I don't think that's the thing. The whole point is to get the attention of the inspector, Mr. Hildebrand, and that's not going to ruffle his feathers enough. Get him in action, so. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief. Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, Kisara. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akebono and ask him about the latest incident. Besides the fact that we heard, 2 different stories on that already. Though, technically we were also told to let the Sekisei Gumi handle it, but... I love the fact that it's Sekisei Gumi, and it's... Gumi is an actual word that means something in Japanese, like group, right? So, it makes sense. But it's so close to Shinsen Gumi. Rana! I want to say dancing instructor, but like the follow-up. Oh, Kisara, aren't you a sight for sore eyes in these far-flung lands? I trust you're still dancing up a storm these days. How far are you late? These are dark times, but the show at the Muchikoza goes on, and so I continue to take the stage and dance. Of course, I away from my homeland at Razatan. It's fine. I've been beautiful land. We should go visit together sometime. Anyway. And yet the people of Kugane too require succor. Succor. Saying succor sounds weird, even though that's probably how you would pronounce it in British. I'd have to ask King on that. Anyway. If my dancing can keep up spirits high amidst all the uncertainty, then I've done my duty as a dancer. Besides, rumor in this town has it that you've been something of a regular presence in Thamnia as of late. Yes? So it was true. Thank you, Kisara. Knowing that, I would continue to do what I can for those around me, taking comfort in knowing that my home is in good hands. So who am I looking for? Oh, I'm literally on the opposite end of where I needed to be, aren't I? Yup. It was still worth to see Rana. I just realized that huge statue. Interesting. Okay, so what do we got? Why are you peeking around like you're the criminal, Nashu? Calm down. Dude has a wicked mustache. He certainly looks like the well-to-do merchant. I was right, it was a wicked mustache. Wow, his face is overly detailed. That's so weird. Really weird. It's almost uncomfortable. That fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akebono, for all your help. I swear, sorry, his face is just so distracting. The more realistic lines on the face compared to... Or maybe it's just because the mustache brings a lot of attention. I can't tell what it is! Anyway. I swear to you on my honor that this thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. Ah, so it is Akebono. Let's go ask him about the robbery. Let's at least wait for the Sekisei Gumi to leave. Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you all right? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry. I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, one of them samurai, aren't you? I could be a samurai too, you know. Could be. Don't want to be. Shigure! Not that I know who Shigure is, but Shigure is a name that I'm familiar with from other Japanese stuff. I'm gonna Google Shigure and see what names pop up real quick. So there's Fire Emblem, which I don't play, so that's probably not it. One Piece, maybe? Yes! Shigure is the, Oh no, I take it back. Shigure is the name of Tashigi's sword. It showed Tashigi. I need to go back and watch One Piece again. Mostly just so that I can be on par with Max. That's where it is. That, I bet you this is what it is. Yeah. Shigure, also known as Shigure the Osteopath from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yep. That's one I definitely remember. Shigure Soma from Fruits Basket. That's another one I know. Who's the one from History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi? Oh, Shigure Kosaka. That's the weapon master from that show. Okay. But as you see, yes, there is a lot of Shigure, so that's why that name made me go like, huh, another one. Anyway. Shigure, at your service, my lady. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear my duty compels me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. I'm looking to see if the Lala's anywhere in the background, getting burnt up and jealous over that. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant must know something important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Can you not include me in assistance, by the way? I just happen to be a passerby that helps out every so often. Greetings and salutations, Master Akebono. My name is Naishu. It's so weird to give her a freaking Cockney accent. And she has a name like Nashu. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries. Extraordinary Inspector. No, you're not. I'm going to... Even taking back, ignoring the fact of Hildebrand, whether or not he's actually a good inspector, so on and so forth. You're even worse than he is. Or at least, at best, you're on his same level. And he's not that great of an inspector either. But it is fun to follow him around. And this is Kisara, who's also got a knack for it. I have more than a knack for it. I probably investigated better than you. Sorry. I'm being a little self-conscious with being told that I'm not, the savior of the world and stuff right now. Anyway. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Ah, inspectors. I had heard rumor that ones such as you were come from the West. You seem an honest sort. Unless you're looking at me and saying that the group seems like an honest sort, I think you need to get your eyes checked, my dude. So I will oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. That's a lot of paper to say that one sentence, by the way. Anyway. Wolf burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of other robberies. Now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card. Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildebrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were the inspectors. But it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal. And since the Sekisei Gumi seems to be at a loss, you will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. Aight. All we've got to do now is stick with this case, and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildebrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant's sense. Well, hopefully you got a lot because you're not making any. Nashu Makara is on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. Your days of wolf burgling are numbered. What the fuck? Cause Inspector Hildebrand, huh? Is that a green rooster? It's Inspector Hildebrand. Hey, Inspector, stop messing about and join us. I love this. I love the fact that they make it look like a freaking soap opera. Soap opera? Is that the right word I'm looking for? Soap opera. Anyway. Well, she's definitely in uniform now. Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Ladies, you might want to... Oh, she has a point. Or she has a good point. I should probably go dress up. Let's dress for the occasion. We'll be back. Gonna dress up in my Inspector Hildebrand stuff. Or at the very least, if I don't have that, I'm fairly certain I do. I hope I do. If I don't, it's in my retainer, and that's gonna suck. Let's see. I'll probably stick it on one of the other plates. I'm running out of plates, or I should probably give up some of my earlier plates. These are, or at least the pants are dyed. You know what? I want to see what happens with these pants. Hold on. Let's see. No. Oh, if it wasn't for the skirt at the bottom, that might work. Especially if I dyed it. Hmm. It doesn't look like I have it. It's in my retainer. Which transferring actually doesn't take that long, but... know what? We're doing it. Okay, so we're here. Let's, Oh. I guess I'll have to manually do this. Is this the right one? Let's find out. Good enough. Far enough away that you guys don't see the detail here. At least not too much of it. Because I really should go back anyway. Return to home data center. I almost hit delete. That would have been terrible. I'm sure it would have given me warning anyway. Oh, I have to update my, It doesn't matter. Probably pop back. Okay. I know you guys are staring at a giant version of me, but you know. Now you get to see how the world transfer works. Kind of interesting. It doesn't take very long either. And I'll definitely swap back before tomorrow. We got raid. One of the last 2 times I'll be raiding with this team actively. See, already done. Transferring back, I think, is a little bit faster than transferring in. Alrighty then. So, while we wait, it shouldn't be too long. Only 30 some. Here we are. Alright. Let's go grab... Where's the closest retainer bell? I guess over this way. No one ever freaking acknowledge or puts it up, even though I have all the entire FC having access to doing it. Whatever. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's see how my friends list looks now that I'm over this way. That's not the retainer bell. There it is. I believe it's Ryuichi who has all my glamour stuff from before, you know, glamour. The glamour dresser was a thing. Some of the stuff I should probably get rid of because it's not, because there's dyeable versions. Oh, that actually... This actually would be really cool. Except that this isn't dyeable. I know that there's a crafted version that I can make, probably. Okay, where is my Mandeville Cotier? I was right, by the way. Are there Mandeville bottoms? Yeah, there are. Doesn't look like there's any boots, but I bet you if I wear like Best Man's Gay Tears or something like that, right? Alright. Yeah, I see Thero there. I see Thero there. Actually, did I see Euzygus? Yes, I did. You're over on Genova. Oh, actually, you want to know where I should go for this? Well, no. Let me go do this here. I'll teleport over to housing so I can clean up what is clearly that. That actually does look good. Damn it. I'll think about that later. Zyvos is on Miriam. Bro. Oh, God. I gotta go do PvP because I want those pants so bad. I just don't like PvP. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. So let's take that one again. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. First, let's see if I can put it in my armoire. If not, I'll just stick it in the... No, okay, so... Head... and body, Manderville Cotier. And then Manderville bottoms. Where's my Manderville Cotier? There it is. That looks good. Okay, which one looks better? That monocle or this one? That one stands out a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go with that one. This looks pretty good. Let's save this as is. And then just take a look to see what the Manderville bottoms look like. Of course it goes together pretty well, right? Hold on. I don't want the shorts, but if the shorts... If there was shorts that had stockings, that would be perfect. The Elezen tights would work, but I'm not an Elezen now, am I? Doesn't really look very investigatory now, does it? Like, doesn't even look Hildebrandy or investigatory, so they both kind of suffer. I wish I could get these Rubin Common Smalls for non-healers. I got a thing for hot pants. This would be close. Ooh. Wasn't for the designs, that actually wouldn't be that bad. And there's a reason why I like, specifically for my tanks in particular. Why do I have this? I don't know. But these pants, because I love the hot pants. Ugh. It's just a thing with me. This kind of works. The Spriggan bottoms. I get the shorts. Like, the only thing I don't like is the color, but if I dye that black, that works. And in fact, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Definitely doesn't work. Eh. Ah, but those. The shorts actually look pretty good, in particular, just because of the fact that it's it reminds me of Conan. Let's just say. Okay, hold on. Change of plans, boys. That'll work. That will work. Okay, no, that's too much like cowboys. I don't have that many thigh highs. I'm surprised. Maybe just because I have a lot of pants that go a little longer and I want to be able to see them. Yeah. Okay. The inspector has arrived. Nice. Okay. Actually, let's take it a step further, though. This is easier. There we go. Hide the sword. Let's teleport over to the house real quick, because I probably will guess that the Chocobo stable hasn't been swept in a bit. And then we'll head back out to Lugane. Continue the storyline. And look at Yara. My little firebird is living in squalor. Luckily starting next week-ish. We'll be here more full-time because, you know, new raid tier and stuff. Nice. Alright. Now, I'll take the cheaper way back out to Kurogane by way of using Rodin's house teleportation point. Yoomp. I wish the inspectors wasn't so revealing on girls, really. Like that it was Almost like a coat, like it was the other one. But Breeze, you're wearing hot pants. Yeah, shut up. I like legs. Fuck you. Anyway. I like walking. I don't know. It's fun for me to go around and take a look at all the places. I mean, I was looking at all the, where are we going? Okay, it's over there to the rocks. That's why I was looking at a bunch of the environment stuff in the Star Wars game. Okay, for I thought that was Nashu, and then all of a sudden, you have no one but yourself or the kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nashu Makaraka. I'm gonna presume that you don't pronounce the H all that heavily, at least. Mahakaraka. Sorry. But I can blame the kami still, though, apparently, so. Well, if it isn't Kisara, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you? So, I've been looking after what, I've been asking after what, let's try that again. So, I've been asking after that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left the cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as you think he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubting it was him either. He never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I had enough information to try and sketch out a picture of the devil himself. Oh yeah, that thing. Not bad for a self-trained artiste, wouldn't you say? We could go with a second pass. That's a nice, good first sketch. Mm-hmm. And now I'm picturing an artist who had, like, who actually had to draw. Did they get it? Like, did they have a kid, one of their children, draw something that they described, and this was the result? And they're like, okay, we're gonna use it like that. Or did a artist have to swallow their pride? Not pride, but swallow, you know, any kind of thing screaming at them. What the f are you doing drawing this way? And say, I'm just gonna draw this piece of shit over here. Don't see how this helps us, honestly. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. The metaphorical one, that is. Let's, you and me, seek out and question the rich and famous. The sort of folks the burglar's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Koganidori. And you can check out the tea house in the Holstery. Alright. Investigative skills, go! Oh, the Holstery here. Aha. Byakudang. Ah, that infamous thief. I know of him. For mercy has not seemed fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronized the tea house. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forgo it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. Very well. The whole street is. Okay, for a second I thought I saw something, but it was just the triple triad. Too long has it been since I shared a pipe with an Yijing. How fortunate I... You have no desire for a smoke, only talk of the wolf burglar. I see. Yeah... Not smoking, sorry. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be much help in this, be of much assistance. What I know is what is known to all, but if you insist... He is a lone wolf, without comrades, and despite their best efforts, the Sekisei-gumi has no leads. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. Itchy nose. And he has become... he has ever been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, you'll not favor me with tales of your own. I ask that you leave me to my pipe. This far less demanding company. Also, far less interesting. Where else are we going? Okay. I guess we're meeting up with them over there? What do these two have to say out of curiosity? Anything? They're looking for something. Anyway. Moving along. That's it. We're gonna go until at latest 10 tonight. I say, the Kugane wolf burglar. Must you sully my ears, preening pundit. Sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Bah, it's no use, the moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it. Ah, if there's any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in Tenconto? Tenconto, what the hell? Tenconto a location or is that a thing? Hold on. Who will save me? It is a location. Ah, it's the Aethori Plaza. Okay. Very well. Nashu. People are just kind of pissy. I don't remember this guy. Being here regularly. This is the guy I think he came around with, the gladiator thing, I think, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ah, here you are. Pick up any interesting tidbits? So he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and her magic frying pan. Things we can all learn from. I said, we'd a better chance catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Gah! Yeah, someone was running behind us now, I noticed. 1,000 pardons, young sir. I didn't mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? And 3, 2, 1. Where's the after effects? Oh, we're getting his camera movement. Meow. Hey! Aren't you that samurai I bumped into the other day? Shigi something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with my thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you were after the wolf burglar too. What, are you late? As a matter of fact, I do. But I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kugane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include a particularly extraordinary items. I said A, and that's wrong, but that's okay. We will just move on. I don't want to have to reread that. Much as I would like to converse with you at great length, I really must be going. Until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shigi, sir. Can we come too? To the auction? If you'd like, but I very much doubt you'll be able to afford any items to be sold. Oh, don't you worry about that. Kisara here has got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. Excuse you? Don't you freaking start flaunting my little bit of wealth that I finally was able to amass up, please. I need my monies. Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. Only have 2 mil, man. No, just calm down. None of that. I'm gonna sick Tataru on you. Even if I had a ton of money, you just basically said that I was gonna spend it all, and I don't want that. Kyoko! Kisara, you're still in Kugane. I thought you would have sailed back to Eorzea by now. Is there something that keeps you in the fair city, or do you simply enjoy the pleasures too much to leave? As for me, it will require a little more time to, what did Lady Levevia say? Leveva? Say, sit the straight ship? How I despise your cryptic expressions. Just tell her if you see her that I haven't forgot our promise. Leveva, you're gonna have to change your looks again, by the way. Sorry. Is this where the auction's gonna be? This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. Convenient. I remember you. Master Akebono, was it? Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. I presume you are come to keep a watch for the wolf. But should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not wont to surrender without a fight. Who else has that face? Does that face look super familiar? I know that's kind of like a build-out face, so it's not weird that he has the same face as somebody else that I'm remembering. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer, misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yangzha. Wait. Are we trafficking here? Hold up. Hold up right this fucking moment. I thought this was just gonna be like, oh. Okay. This is what we're doing. Aye, it is none other than the fabled Ratman, the unholy union of man and beast. I want to punch people. I have a giant sword. I can do this. No, the Sekisei Gumi will throw me out again. We'll have to keep on under the radar. A demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. I can say it does not. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 500,000 koban? 600! 700! 800,000 koban. It's not worth the money you're spending unless 800,000 koban translates to like 5 gil. Because the purpose in which you're buying him is probably not what you're really spending your money for. 800,000 koban going once, going twice. Nashu, don't you dare. This is my money. Good. Sold to Master Akebono. Let's proceed to the next item up for bidding. I'm surprised Kasara hasn't mentioned Jack yet. He's not really gonna eat him, is he? He better not, or I'm gonna punch his face in. The statue you were about to see was brought to Kugane from the west, the land of Eoruzea, to be precise. Okay, already with this tells me this guy has no freaking clue what he's actually selling. Because between the fact that he said something about eternal life when eating a freaking not kobold, but what's the name of those? Kirin, right? Kirin? I'm forgetting the name of the beast tribe. Either way. But his mispronunciation of Eorzea shows that he has no idea. He could be just the host, to be fair. And he's reading stuff off a card. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. I'm assuming he's holding it. The fuck? I give you the... I'm just going to say Eorzean because I can't pronounce what the hell he's saying there. I give you the Eorzean gentleman. A masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details. The features so expertly realized that some have likened it to a living, breathing man frozen in time. That's 'cause it is. It's very... Nashu, please. Well, would you look at that? The statue's the spitting image of the Inspector Hildebrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Nashu? Was it a trick of the light? Or did that statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the Inspector somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. No, Nashu, don't you dare! We're gonna get the Sekisei Gumi all over our asses, please! Everyone run! Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg of you! Lest you slaughter these poor people and bring marketplace to ruin! I love her face there. I suppose you have a point. It wouldn't be very Inspector-like to blow innocents to kingdom come. Wow. Are we gonna get arrested for attempted murder? Or at least she? Because I had nothing to do with this. I have no idea who she is, officer. I'm sorry. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she hath left in her wake. Oh, I knew it! That's no statue, that's a genuine article, in the flesh! Probably he hit his head or something when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again or something. Or something. I forgot. F's. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man. Is such a thing even possible? I mean, strange. I do not recall it wearing the expression of sheer terror before. Or rather, it was more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you! Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automation. Marvel at the way it changes, its features change fluidly and effortlessly. Okay, credit where credit's due. Dude is thought on his feet to keep the sale going, as stupid as it is. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding at this one-of-a-kind statue at 500,000 koban? 600! 7! 800,000 koban to be paid in full here and now. Once more, Master Akebono will not be denied. Will any challenge his claim to the Eorzean gentleman? We've got to do something, Kisara. If we don't, people are going to buy them Inspector. Good riddance. Know what? At the very least, I'm going to make a stand at the same stand I had before, except that this one's a little bit more forgivable because of the fact of, you know, the way Hildebrand is. I wouldn't doubt that he feels like a statue up until the point that he changes face. So, but I'm going to make my stand. Fuck human trafficking. I bid 900,000 koban. But wait, Breeze, you're actually committed to it. Shut up. There's nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1 million koban. That's it? How much is koban to Gil, by the way? I can assure you, with the way that blew, that's not hers. What is the meaning of this? By the kami, the Eorzean gentleman has vanished! He's smiling too much. You've just been robbed by the Kugane Wolf burglar. That thrice-damned Oni! He struck again! I saw him! The fiend with wolfish features! He took the statue and ran toward the short pier! Okay, now he's looking devastated. Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildebrand has been stolen, kidnapped! We've got to go after the wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor there we go. Kikirin is what it was. Like that poor Kikirin, and we gotta have that! Kikirin. Oh, that's where they got the whole life everlasting. Okay, gotcha, Kirin. I still would have kicked their ass for eating my Kirin if that was the case, but you know. Oh yeah, the short pier. Hey, isn't this where we kicked the ass of the guy that tried to swindle back in Stormblood anyway? Captain.
Yes, as I said, this is what I saw.
Still can't believe the Inspector Hildebrand was stolen. That's gotta be a first.
Oh, so you followed me, I presume?
Have a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildebrand, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let some two-gill thief eat him.
Are you perchance referring to the Eorzean gentleman, that hideous statue? I dare say no one in their right mind would try to eat it, but nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head towards the Ruby Price. It was a sight I'll not soon forget. Never have I seen that Lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold the fiend was this day. In seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight, he has left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the Ruby Price. We haven't... What's the quickest way? Looks like it's probably this one, that Kokanidori. And we'll use that to teleport over to the holstery. Shiokaze Holstery, White Wind. Do the Ruby Price. What kind of mount would Hildebrand ride? Do you guys think? That tower just keeps on going and going and going. I should probably try that at some point. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the Wolfman and his stolen statue. Alas, I cannot say I've seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Derma and the Ruby Sea, there have been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we've been instructed to wave through smaller vessels, leaving our waters absent cause. This Lupin you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else shall we search? Who else has a reason to keep close watch on these waters? I can tell you one person. Okay, so still the same thing. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy have every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on the ability to extract payments for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tide. Sakazuki is where we must go. Any traveler who does not wish to be raided and relieved of possessions must journey there first to make the necessary overtures. Alright, so, decisions. What shall we ride? What would be an appropriate mount for an inspector of my caliber? At the very least, at Hildebrand's caliber.
Hmm. You know what? Yeah. Worth. Even if it's not Hildebrand's caliber, it's fine. It's fine. Fine, chat. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Why do you have things from, at least a chess piece from the Shisui of the Violet Tides? What are those pants? I want those pants. I know what the sandals are, at least. Ihaki. Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are the ones who refuse to pay the tithe. Like that one fellow I spotted not too long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. Aye, standing motionless on his skiff, paying no heed to the waves or the waters, a dead man drifting. It's one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that's what. So I took the only reasonable course of action and let him be. I'm not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the band to the Isle of Becco. I'll remain here to do my best to forget what I saw. If you squint just the right way, it looks like it's got ears. Where's it horns? Yeah. You're not wrong, Nashu. Looks almost like a Munchlax. Anyway. Igure, what do you got? A dead man in a boat bound for the Isle of Becco. That's the stupidest thing I ever... Yes. Aha! Don't you see? He mistook the Eorzean gentleman for a corpse! That boat belonged to none other than the Kugane wolf burglar. Cool, what luck! Our liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by way of bringing the trespasser to justice. I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on. To the Isle of Becco and that thrice-damned wolf. I could pay the tithe. That I'm certain of. The tithe isn't that expensive. I just hit the random this time. I should go finish up the birds at least. I could probably solo the rest of the fights. Maybe? We could give it a try. Hark! Over there, a wolf! Or at least something that's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Aha! We've got him now. Let's go. No, that's not a wolf. So, it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people you were trying to catch him. Yeah, about that. That looks nothing like a wolf. Kami forfend! This is no wolf burglar, but this is a dead man who yet moves! A restless spirit bound to the mortal coil by... burdens of the soul? Okay. Oh, right, the zombies! I forgot about the dead gentleman, yeah! I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, I found
rather more liberation than I had in life. More purpose and meaning and brotherhood. Wait a minute. You're one of the gentle dead men. But what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, even in the furthest reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots. I too must confess to some curiosity as you came by this place, but since you asked first, as unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea to be home to a host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. Ah, truly. Well, that would explain why the myriad of skeletons we found there were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable as a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then, I felt it. A familiar tingling of my rotting flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombiebrand, and his aether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer. So I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Cool! Then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere on this island. Good sir, do you feel Inspector Hildebrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the ego inside before you can say go. Follow me. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what was the wolfish get up? It's not the kind of, it's not the short, words. It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears. Though it's quite fetching, I gotta say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from some traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing as it would soften my otherwise terrifying features. And so it has. But enough talk, Master Zombiebrand needs us. Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me. But no matter. If this misshapen undead wolfman can lead us to the thief, I shall trust him wholly. Please don't cast holy on him. He's bound to die. Or, re-die. Alright. Next up. It's almost 10 p.m. So it's almost time for us to part, my friends. But for the slight moment, here we are. Are all the undead in the West so gentlemanly? I wish. But no. I think it's a wonderful look for him, don't you? Yes, Master Zombiebrand is close. We are nearly upon him. And the wolf burglar, at long last, we will bring that bastard to justice. And I'm putting an English spin on him that I didn't have originally. Oh well. Wolf burglar! You have nowhere to run. Surrender! So they finally caught up to me. Cool! He looks exactly like my sketch! He does not, but that's okay. We will forgive the misrepresentation. Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. Aye, this day the Bakfu will have their man. That is, they say, their Lupin the
I was gonna say Lupin the Third, but he took off without, the freeze frame. Alright. Stop, damn you! The inspector's still not stepped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight. Tango style! The facial expression. Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue! What? Bugger me, there's bombs! Hey, get rid of him! Get rid of him before he kills us both! Yes. Hildebrand will live. Let's go grab the Lupin. Help! Kisara! Nashu! Anyone! Okay, Kisara. That's not the reason why you should go after the wolf burglar. It should be specifically because you know Hildebrand will survive the fall, because he survived worse. And the wolf burglar, you're not quite sure he's there. So even if it's to bring him to justice. Let's do it. I'm doing that just because, again, I know he will survive. You're good, come on. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived the trip back from Dalamud. So this is nothing. This is nothing. Let's get that wolf burglar instead. Hildebrand, you know that to be fact. I told you before, wolf burglar. You have nowhere left to run. Fall, on the other hand... That's how it's going to be. And fall it is. I assume he's just... Yeah. He either had some backup plan or he was going to be nimble enough. Never thought come this close to getting caught. It was my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. Gah, the nerve of that villain. Oh, hi. I say, Kisara, I've come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nashu, but not you! Hooray! Inspector Hildebrand's back! Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game, am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eorzean gentleman. The statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being. I trust I needn't remind you that I too am capable of such motions despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombie Brand is no statue. Quite right. He's an agent of inquiry. Inspector extraordinaire. Yeah. Enough. He is human at least. Good sir.
by your garb, I gather you are samurai? Am I then correct in assuming that we're in the Far East? Oh, as I wake from the gentle slumber and find myself in a foreign land, who should I be greeted but by a Far Eastern fan? Who has no idea who the F you are to start. Why am I applauding? Why am I applauding? Kisara, no, stop it. You can nod. You can be a little happy that he's there. But applauding is a bit much. Come on. But ho, what's this? Already my keen investigative sense has alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away for honor, justice, and hard-boiled egg! Wait for me, Inspector! Inspector, you know I can't run that fast! Master Zombie Brand looks to be his old self again. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be if I weren't, you know. But as much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray watch over and keep your undead overlord safe. So, in Neosia, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord? Truly, yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs. I dare say, I will never comprehend. While I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar, I am glad to see that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where this keen sense leads. His keen sense. I'm right, though. This keen sense? Yeah. Mm-hmm. This keen sense of his. Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? I take it back. It actually might be pretty keen. We'll just stop right in front of where we're at. Actually, no, because I got to teleport and it's going to send me back to Gridania as it is. You're going to head underwater, aren't you? Oh, Kikarin. Friend in need of friend. Are you friend? Alright, but yeah. I will at least stop it here for tonight. Because I want to I gotta take out the trash and a bunch of other things before it gets too late. And I got some other work to do. Busy. But yeah. You guys have been wonderful. And we shall continue our... I need to actually get that done later. There we go. But yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow. I'll try and get started at least as early as 8. No, wait, are we starting early tomorrow? Now that I think about it. I forgot that we were voting on that. It's not completely clear because it looks like Cho and Shai still haven't voted. And no one's voted against. So there's that. Alright, but either way, yeah. So we might not continue this until after raid. But I promise you that I'll be wearing this for raid. In fact, let's even swap out. There we are. Perfect. That way I have the right clothes once I transfer over. But either way, you guys have been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come tomorrow for Final Fantasy 14 Raiding with Shows group. The second to last that I'll ever do actively before the next patch, because the next patch is coming Tuesday, right? Let me open up the calendar. Yeah, okay. And we'll be back with Guerrilla Battle, at least on Wednesday.
I could probably help out on Tuesday. They want to raid again. I think Thrill of Battle, Thrill is going to be doing Wednesday for the normal. But yeah, we'll handle that when we handle that. Either way, like I said, you've been with me. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are, and I will see you tomorrow for that.